Hello you guys, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good morning, rise and shine. I am so excited for today's video. This has quickly become one of my favorite series here on this channel, the Budget Makeup Shopping Challenge. We have done $100 at Ulta, we have done $100 at Sephora, and today's video, after a ton of your guys' requests, is going to be a budget makeup shopping challenge at Target. Love Target, one of the best stores in all of America, and I am super excited because they have a really great makeup section as well, and it's kind of a mix between some of the high-end brands and drugstore brands too, so I think that this is gonna be the perfect place to shop on a budget for today's video. The reason why I love doing this challenge is because obviously as a makeup artist, I have my own brand, I am using all these other brands all the time, and a lot of times makeup can be really expensive, but I love showing you guys that are on a budget that you can still create a really gorgeous glam with only a couple of dollars. Sometimes. I'm not exactly sure what the Target beauty section is gonna have in store for us today, but I will say I do always love a little shopping spree there, okay? But it's gonna be hard to stay on a budget, so without further ado, let's get right into this makeup challenge and get ready to go. All right, you guys, I hope you're excited for another episode of this budget makeup shopping series. We've had so much fun doing this so far. You guys have been asking for more. If you are excited, please don't forget to give a big thumbs up down below. Your love and support really helps out the channel quite a lot. And also, okay, more than 50% of you guys that are watching our videos on a weekly basis are not actually subscribed. That is so lame and so fake, all right? I know that you're turning up every single Friday at 12 p.m. PST to watch and enjoy. Might as well just click that little red subscribe button, okay, and the bell icon next to it so you guys never miss an upload from me. On that note, we're gonna head to Target in a quick little second, but before I do, I need to get dressed. I'm not sure what I'm gonna wear yet for today's video because I just got a massive package from my friends over at Kufandi. They were just showing in New York while I was there for Fashion Week and they wanted to send me a massive package with a ton of their clothes to try on for today's video. Come take a little look-sees. They literally have every single type of clothing on their website for any occasion, so it's very versatile. Everything is super high quality, easy to match, very fashionable. So let's try some stuff on and see what we're gonna wear to Target. Kufandi sent over a bunch of different hoodies, and you guys know, okay, I love a hoodie. It is like my James Charles uniform. However, it is so disgustingly hot in LA right now. We had a heat wave last week. It was 109 degrees here in the Valley, which for any of my non-American followers is 42 degrees Celsius. Okay, we were literally melting alive. So although these hoodies are cute, I feel like I need something a little bit more chill for today. They sent over some dress shirts as well. We have a black one and a white one. Oh, and these nice pants too. This would be a really cute outfit. This is definitely giving like a summertime cocktail party vibes, but probably a little bit too formal for a Target shopping spree. Oh, here's another hoodie, but this one is really lightweight. Let me try this on really quickly. Hold on. This is fit number one. I feel like with the right sneakers and purse, this would be really cute. I love the pants and the hoodie is really lightweight, but I still feel like it's gonna be just too hot right now for LA. So let me try on this little outfit right here. We have a t-shirt and some more cargos. All right, this is fit number two. I just paired this oversized tan t-shirt with some black corduroy pants, both in size large. They're cute, comfy, and casual, which I feel like is the perfect vibe for running around Target looking for some makeup deals for you guys. Also, I definitely understand what Kufandi is saying about the quality. This t-shirt material is really thick, which I always love, and these corduroy pants are so soft and super comfortable. This is the exact type of fit that I love to just chill around in. We added shoes, sunglasses, and a purse, and now we are fully ready to go. Thank you so much to Kufandi for sponsoring today's video and sending over all these clothes. If you guys want to shop, head over to kufandi.com for all sorts of deals and discounts, or of course, all the links will be in the description box down below. Let's go to Target. All right, you guys, we have arrived here at Target, and for this challenge today, I am really scared because everyone knows the thing about Target is you go with the intention of purchasing one item and you leave with an entire basket full. And today, I can't do that. This is a budget challenge, which brings me to
two options.
Okay, so we have two. You didn't even switch them. Okay, can you tell me what the numbers are?
You get $50 or $100.
$50? There's no way that I could do $50. There is no possible way that I could.
You better find a way.
Okay, oh no. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. $50 is obviously a lot of money, but not for makeup. And Target is definitely cheaper than a Sephora or an Ulta, but it's not like it's drugstore pricing. This is still gonna be a challenge. I'm gonna need you guys to give this video a big thumbs up if you think that I can do it. Let's go. I have found what I would like to spend my $50 on.
No.
Should we look at Lego sets?
No.
Got a basket. The makeup section's over this way, okay? I'm gonna keep my bill front and center so I know exactly what I can do here. Here's the thing, okay? I love Target, and I think that we're gonna be able to do this challenge today no problem because they do have a lot of really affordable things. I get a lot of questions from you guys asking when Painted gonna be sold in retail stores, and I don't have an answer for you, okay? I wish that I did. If you guys supported the Blushes launch, you would know that we are now being sold in Be Perfect stores in the UK and Ireland, which is so exciting. That is like step number one of our global expansion. But whenever we do come into US retailers, my number one goal, and I'm gonna say this out loud and put it out there, I would love to be part of the Ulta x Target partnership. I think that is the perfect spot for Painted. We're right in like the middle road where we have like that super high quality formula for an affordable price, but not exactly drugstore, you know? So I feel like this would be the perfect fit. I could just see Painted right here. Okay, I'm gonna grab this Maybelline Fit Me foundation as a potential option. I'm also gonna grab the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer as an option because I know that this is highly rated from a lot of people as well. If you guys remember in the Ulta budget challenge video, we tried to buy this Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, okay? We brought it up to the stupid counter and the girly pop was like, oh, this is ringing up as $12. And I was like, you're wrong, it's on the shelf at 10. She's like, no, it's ringing up as 12. She wasn't lying, it did ring up as 12. Well, would you look at this, fucking $9.59. Ah! I do need to buy loose powder, so I am gonna get this, for now at least. Oh, $15 for a L'Oreal concealer? Somebody over there in France has lost their mind. Is this my color?
A little dark, but that might work.
We're gonna make it work. We're gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna try that one. That's $14. That's a lot of money. You know what? I don't even need to buy setting spray because chances are I'm not gonna like this makeup enough for it to stay on my face. We need brows. We also need a sponge. Oh, well, doesn't that look familiar? Beauty accessories. Oh, e.l.f. I can always count on e.l.f. to fix everything and all my problems. I could do an e.l.f. brow pencil. Oh, $3? Yeah, I'm so sorry. That has to happen. Yeah, I might have to do e.l.f. concealer instead of Milani because it's only $7. $7 instead of $11. That's a $4 savings. That's big. Okay, I'm gonna grab e.l.f. concealer. Look at this. We have some lashes on clearance. Was $5.59, now they're $1.67. Ew, they're so fucking ugly. Look at these. I unfortunately think that I'm going to get these. $1.67 is too good of a deal to pass up. I do need a bronzer contour. I can't even afford a blush or a lipstick. What if I made a deal with you?
I'm listening.
I just talked about my goal for Painted to be sold in Target stores one day. So technically in my delusional little brain, Painted is available at Target. Now obviously our new blushes that we just launched are $35, but it's a duo, cream and powder, and they're a big moment for the brand. Thank you all for your love and support. I think that I should be able to use the Painted blush in today's routine.
That is the worst logic I've ever heard in my life, but hold on, I gotta talk to the committee. Okay, we'll allow it.
Period!
Just this one.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so I'm gonna skip out on blushes and I'll use that for lipstick too. I just stood up too fast. Deja Brew does look kind of nice, but it's $14 for an eyeshadow palette. That could be really good because I could use this to do my eyes and I could use the brown for lip liner. Also, I could do this and I could use the brown for contour instead. Look at that. We're getting rid of this stupid thing. Sorry, e.l.f. Here's the thing. My total right now is exactly $50. 50. Like this works. I can go check out right now, but is this going to give me the challenge results that I'm looking for? I think we might just have to call it and hope for the best. Now remember, our policy with this is always that it needs to be $50 before the tax, because fuck that shit. Oh God, we're at $27.66 so far. Just put the fries in the bag, everyone says. You got your wish. $49.25, tax $4.68, total $53.93. $49.25 is the total that we are looking for today. That's gorgeous. $49.25, Target shopping has been completed. Let's go home and get glam. All right, we are back home in the makeup setup. We have our entire makeup routine right here in our hands. This is not looking too promising, but I'm always down for a challenge. Let's get started and see if we can make this work. Starting off with our L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. Now, this color, I don't know if this is gonna be my match. It looked okay in the store. Now that I'm home with my lighting, it's not looking the best, okay? Well, no, we can make this work. Let's see. I don't know what has been going on with my skin recently, but I am breaking out really badly, so I would love a full coverage Momento, which it seems like this is. Oh, that smells amazing. Yum. Oh my God, I love that smell. Okay, it is definitely oxidizing. Okay, well, I've never tried out this foundation before, but I know a lot of people love L'Oreal foundations, and for $14, okay, this was a large chunk of my budget, so this better work. This is definitely not a great color match for me. However, I actually feel like the finish is really nice. So I'm not upset yet. And I say yeah because usually these challenges leave me inevitably annoyed at some point, but we're gonna make it work, okay? Next we're in with the e.l.f. Oh, fuck! I bought the regular version instead of the hydrating one. I hate this concealer. However, it is extraordinarily light, which honestly we kind of need right now. So I'm gonna say a prayer that this doesn't start creasing and cracking underneath my eyes, which it always does! Oh my God, what is this shade? James, come on, girl. I know this looks a little crazy right now, all right? I'm well aware, you don't need to comment about it. I'm trying to even out my skin tone, make it look a little bit lighter overall, and I don't have a cream contour to use today. I'm gonna have to use one of these lovely shades in my Deja Brew eyeshadow palette. So we're gonna blend using our oversized painted sponge. Best sponge on the market, $10, double the size, but half the price of a typical beauty blender. #1 best-selling sponge in the makeup community right now for a reason. Look how easily that blended everything in. Gorgeous. I might be able to make these colors work. I love being an MUA. The one thing about me in a makeup challenge, I'm not giving up until I've given you guys a good look, okay? I can't be on camera looking a fool. You know what? Bitch, honestly, that looks fine. I don't know how we did it, but I'm not gonna complain. Before we move on to setting our face in place with powder, we do have one step. Thank God for my comrade behind the camera. All right, we're allowed to cheat and use our brand new painted blushes. This was the deal of the video. Since my look is gonna be a lot of browns using the palette, I think I'm gonna go with Peach Beach today because this is a gorgeous peachy pink shade. I love this color, it's one of my absolute favorites, and I just wanted to say a massive, 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 massive thank you to every single one of you out there who supported us during the blush launch. I'm gonna use my J15 brush on the cream side and dip into my cream Peach Beach, and we're just gonna start applying this on. This launch was officially the biggest launch yet for the brand, which is so cool. We literally just had our 1-year launch anniversary in August, if you wanna call it that. So the fact that we are growing so quickly as a brand means the absolute world to me, and by the time you guys are actually watching today's video, I'm going to be over in the UK celebrating Painted being sold in our first ever retailer. Like, crazy, 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 crazy. I will insert the graphic on the screen right here. Please come by. I would love to meet you. I would love to give you a hug. And all of you guys will be able to shop the brand new Painted blushes as well as our entire collection in person with no stupid shipping fees, import fees, taxes, and all of those bullshit prices that nobody wants to spend, okay? Including me. Oops, it's definitely giving blush blindness. I put way too much on, but you know what? It just goes to show that our Painted blushes are extremely pigmented and a little bit goes a very long way. This is such an exciting and huge milestone for the brand, so I'm so grateful to the Be Perfect team and every single one of you out there for your love and support. This would not be possible if it were not for you. And I know for everyone else out there, okay, we are trying to get into retail stores as quickly as humanly possible, but of course you can still shop on painted.co. Most of the blush colors are still in stock, but a lot of them are selling very, very quickly, so make sure you guys head on over there and get your favorites before they are gone. Now I'm gonna set my face in place using our Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and I got the shade 05 Fair. Now I love this powder, okay? It's one of my absolute favorites from the drugstore. I use this in my everyday makeup routine quite frequently, so this should be pretty good. Just gonna grab my little powder puff. Gonna go right underneath the eyes. This powder is really mattifying, but it's also slightly brightening as well, which quite honestly, we need with this color match. So I think this is gonna be the perfect powder for us to be using today. I'm just gonna focus this powder on the center of my face mostly, where I place that concealer, because unfortunately, I'm gonna need a little bit of help with some creasing in this formula. Then I'm just gonna use any excess that's left in that little puff, just to set the rest of my face in place. Look at how beautiful the blush still looks, even with a full layer of powder over top. You can still see that color peeking through, which is literally perfect. Now, it is time to reinforce some of these highlights and contours and other colors in my face. Unfortunately, it was out of the budget today. We couldn't afford it, we were broke. So we're gonna have to use the ColourPop Deja Brew eyeshadow palette instead. Brew Me Baby is a really nice like neutral brown. I can use this for contour, I think. Maybe a little bit of Pick Me Up. I don't know, let's just grab my little contour brush and see what I can do here. I'm gonna grab this like little fluffy brush. I'm gonna try Brew Me Baby first. Now these are gonna be really pigmented because they're shadows, not an actual cream contour. So I do know that I need to go really soft. And I'm just gonna try to tuck this right in that cheekbone. Oh God, that's crazy looking. Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to really blend this out here. Hold on. Do a little jaw contour. I could always use a more snatched jawline. We'll do the forehead. I feel like we're doing something here. Okay, we're gonna do nose contour as well. Oh, a little harsh, a little dark. Oh gosh. Have I ever been able to use a soft, delicate, light hand? No, if we're being realistic, okay? That looks fucking ridiculous as I just picked my nose on camera. Nice. Okay, we're gonna like really, really, really try to blend this. Okay, I was able to blend that for sure. It's gonna go in a little bit more of my Peach Beach blush. This time I'll use the other end of my J15, dipping into the powder formula. And we're gonna tap that off because these are extremely pigmented. And I'm just going to dust this so carefully on my cheekbones. Ooh, look at that. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Let's get on to brows. For brows today, we're gonna use our e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This was $3. That's a steal. Need that every single day of the week. Oh my God. Why would anybody ever want a brow pencil that fucking thick? let's see. Before I start complaining, let's see what this actually looks like. Now I got this color because it looked like an ashy, gorgeous brown in the shelves. And now I'm scared seeing it in person that it's gonna be warm as fuck. It's too waxy. It's almost like a brow crayon instead of an actual brow pencil. The tip is too big. I can't get a little precise line. The color isn't actually bad. I do take back my complaint about that earlier, but it's not my favorite formula. But I mean, honestly, for $3, it's not gonna be beaten, so I should really stop complaining. I'm gonna grab double shot from this little palette here. Let's see if I can make this look better. I think that's the best I'm going to get the brow to look. I have no gel, I have no marker, I have no brow powder, so our options are limited here. I'm gonna do the other one off camera, be right back. Brows are done, I got them to look okay. They're not the most even that I've ever had, but honestly, I did not love the tools that I was presented with today. e.l.f., I love you. I don't know if I am obsessed with this brow pencil. Anyway, moving on to eyeshadow, we're gonna use our lovely Deja Brew palette. Thank God this has already come in quite useful throughout this entire makeup routine. Let's see what we can do today. I'm gonna grab my painted J4 angled brush, and I'm gonna dip into the dark brown shade, and I'm gonna sketch out a little crease. Why not? Okay, gorgeous. Then I'm just gonna go in and start blending that out using the lighter brown called Brew Me Baby. Okay, ColourPop, I am not upset about that. Let me just go in and clean up this crease. For my lid, I'm gonna grab this little shade here called Crushed Oats. It looks very pretty. I don't know why the fuck it's called Crushed Oats. I mean, I do love my oatmeal, I gotta be real, okay? Unpopular opinion, I know it's giving very grandma-esque, but I think oatmeal's very good. I think it has a bad rep for no reason, and I do love some nice brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal. Gotta be honest. Wow, these are really good shadows. ColourPop, you ate. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of a wing liner using double shot. A lot of fallout on this, but it's fine. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Is it the best makeup look I've ever had on the entire world? No, it's not. But is it the worst? No, it's not. That's a beautiful highlighter shade too. I'll do a tiny little bit on my lower lash line. All right, I'm happy with that eye. I gotta be real, bitch, ColourPop ate this shit up. $14, and this is the result that I'm getting. I'm thrilled. This looks really great and gorgeous, and I also love that I didn't do the same fucking boring ass cut crease that I do a lot of times in these videos whenever the palette is not the best that it can possibly be. So this is great. I love this eye look. Unfortunately, it's probably now going to come to a swift end now that I have to put on these Eyler London Flutter and Curl lashes. As we saw in the store, my options were extremely limited given the current budget of today's video. I also just made a shocking and terrifying discovery that I don't have mascara. I couldn't afford it. This might look really, really, really stupid. The thing is, mascara is expensive, and any mascara would have cost me at least, I would say $8 minimum. And as you saw when we checked out, our total was $49.25 and about 75 extra cents to work with. So unfortunately for us, these lashes that were on sale for about $1.84 were quite literally the only possibility for today. I don't think that I've ever once in my entire makeup career glued on a pair of lashes without mascara on. I love a new challenge. Oh no. I do see why these were on sale for $2. They're pointing downwards. And obviously I have no mascara to be able to lift them upwards. Okay, I got them curled. That looks a little bit better. I mean, we've certainly had worse, that's for fucking sure. You honestly can't even really tell that I don't have mascara on. Like, they don't look like thick, voluminous lashes, but there's something there. All right, well, let's finish this up. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of highlighter using our gorgeous little Pressed Oats color here. Oh, just beautiful. We're gonna use our J14 brush. You know what, that's not bad. Oh my God, that's kind of pretty. Do a tiny little bit on the tip of my nose. Oh, that was more than a tiny little bit. Oh my God, bitch, that is pigmented. Hello. A little bit on the chin, a little bit on the cupid's bow. For lip liner, don't have one. So what we're going to do is get creative. I'm gonna try using this brow pencil first as a lip liner, because honestly, this formula is so waxy anyway. It's almost a lip liner formula. Bitch, instead of throwing this in the trash, I'm keeping this in my lip liner collection. Hello? That looks honestly very good. And one of my biggest problems with a lot of these cool tone brown lip liners is they're not cool tone brown. They say cool brown on them and then they're warm. This is actually a true cool tone brown lip liner, and that color looks really good on me. Hello? Sign me up. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, let's finish this off with a painted blush as our lipstick. Once again, unfortunately, don't have another one to choose from, but this is gonna work gorgeously. Okay, I'm gonna grab Pink Drink, one of my favorite shades of the entire collection. This was the highest selling shade on launch day. I'm definitely not surprised. It is absolutely beautiful. It is that cool tone pussy pink. Go right in. Yeah, I'm gonna use a tiny little bit of Peach Beach as well, just to warm it up. All right, that looks pretty good. Last, but very much not least, I'm gonna do my favorite hack using the painted blushes. I'm just gonna dip into my favorite shade one last time using my painted sponge. I'm gonna dab a tiny little bit of this onto the sponge, and then I'm gonna pat it onto the back of my hand so it's not too pigmented. Then I'm just gonna go right over on the top of my cheekbone to reapply a little bit of that cream. Yes, even over top of the powder, but that's going to create that beautiful lived-in radiant blush look that is gonna give your skin that natural, beautiful, lived-in shine without it looking like a shimmery glitter highlighter. I learned this technique from Patrick Ta, and I love doing this. It just looks so beautiful. And this is how models get that glass-looking skin on red carpets and runways. Ooh, look at that. Love, love, love. And on that note, you guys, that is officially our $50 budget at Target makeup challenge all complete. I gotta be real, okay? We smashed this. Not surprising, okay? We do every single time. We do. We love a makeup challenge here on this channel. This might be honestly some of our absolute best results yet. I do think we did a really, really good job at squeezing every single last little bit of juice out of the products to make it work for this full routine. And honestly, all these products are working so well together for a beautiful final makeup look. But of course, my opinion doesn't matter, yours does. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys think I did in this challenge today. Of course, let me know if you want to see me do a budget challenge from any other stores. And most importantly, give this video a big thumbs up down below if you did love and enjoy it. Your love and support really helps out the channel quite a lot. If you have not already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below as well and come join the family, as well as click that little bell icon next to it so you guys never miss an upload from me. More than 50% of you guys that are watching our videos on a weekly basis are actually subscribed. It's so fake, so rude, so disrespectful, and I know that you bitches are better than that, okay? So click the little button. Last but not least, I want to say one last and final thank you to Kufandi for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys head on over to the website and go shopping. All the links and coupon codes will be listed in the description box down below for some very cute, comfortable, quality clothing. If you want to follow me on my social media accounts, Instagram, TikTok, just James Charles. You can follow my spam account at James Charles LOL. And of course, follow Painted and shop at painted.co. Blushes are available now. That's everything. Love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Call me back, can we just be friends? You bring me